This is every episode of What Would You Do? Mom, Dad, I invited you to this fancy dining establishment because I wanted you to meet my girlfriend. Say hi, Diane. Oh my gosh, Mom, I can't believe you would do this. Mom, what the heck is wrong with you?
Charles, forget it. We can just go.
I was not talking to you, Milli Vanilli. Where did you even find her? The swap meet? Gerald, back me up.
Diana, it's fine. I myself have had a taste of the dark meat back in the day. I still think about her every time I smell Afro Sheen. What? I mean, your mother's right. You can't marry Sly and the family stone over here. Your kid's bones ain't gonna turn out right.
Our precious, lily white DNA. That's what you're sacrificing. The only thing that can come from this union is an army of drakes biting their lips all across this nation.
Hey, I'm Bystander working class man in hat, and I normally don't do this, but I had to say something. What you're doing's wrong, lady. Your son over here, no offenses, pretty incel adjacent. I can smell the League of Legends tournament on him. Oh dang, I wasn't expecting to catch a stray. All that matters is that he's found someone who loves him. And that's a beautiful thing.
Hi.
What the heck?
I'm John Quijones. I wanted to let you know you're on camera. How does it feel to be such a good person?
Well, my Mima and Pop Pop taught me two things. Stand up for people and never steal from someone you can't outrun.
This restored my faith in humanity.
Who am I kidding? What Would You Do has never been that out of pocket, but I wish it was. Hi. Okay, there are probably some people who are not American who don't know what the heck the show is. What Would You Do is a hidden camera social experiment / reality program where members of the public are presented with social dilemmas like someone getting picked on, harassed, etc., which requires them to either take a stand or remain complicit in an injustice. And then this guy comes out and he's like, "Hello, Margaret, mother of 4.5. You're on camera." And then they go, "Oh my gosh, what?" Yeah, that's pretty much it. I am a complicit bystander. Actually, wait, no. That implies that I'm aware of anything that goes on around me. I'm not. The most shocking part of this program for me is that anyone even overhears the scripted conversation. Anytime that I'm out in public, I'm listening to vaporwave and disassociating. Someone could literally be screaming out the N-word at whatever crusty little establishment that I'm allowed back into. And after a few solid minutes of their tirade, I might go, "What was that? Is somebody playing Kanye?" My obliviousness is actually pretty concerning now that I think about it. And be honest, okay? Would you be a complicit bystander? Tell me the truth. I'll know if you're lying. What Would You Do is, for me at the very least, one of the most unintentionally funny shows out there. I think it's because as a viewer, you are essentially watching actors put on like a little sad play. But there's no real tension because you know that the bigotry on display is entirely scripted. And I just know that in order to ensure that the other people in that vicinity overhear the actors, the producers have to intervene and go, "Hey, yeah, that's a great look of indignation, but you need to be louder, okay? Yeah, the cast of Deliverance at the table next to you can't hear what you're saying." And the actor's like, "Oh, okay. I said I will not tolerate my Ichabod Crane-looking son dating someone who's built like a Buick."
Yeah, perfect.
You cannot tell me that there's not something delightfully campy about this show. As fate would have it, I stumbled upon a fairly new episode of the program that was posted, and I wanted to share it with you. Royalty-free music.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
No, she's quirky, but she's gonna love you. So it's gonna be great. Just like I do.
I love you too.
There aren't even any witnesses in the restaurant yet. I love that these actors are putting on a little show of their relationship just for us.
And love is something to be celebrated.
Hashtag cream in my coffee. That was not innuendo, you nasties.
What happens when someone in your family doesn't approve of your partner?
Hi.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
See you. Hey. Mom, this is Ebony.
Hello. Hi, Ebony. How are you?
The producers really named this character Ebony. They might as well have just named her Brown versus Board of Education.
So Vince, I thought I was gonna meet your girlfriend.
You are meeting my girlfriend.
This is your girlfriend.
Was there a misunderstanding?
Well, maybe.
Okay, here's a question regarding the casting of people in these roles. Does their agent call them up and go,
Hey Barbara, how you doing? How's that bum ovary of yours?
it's...
Yeah, that's great, Toots. I got an audition for you, okay? The character description is decrepit white woman that looks like she sucks the salt off of nuts and then puts them back in the container. And I immediately thought of you.
The casting call said that?
Well, yeah, the first part. So you in?
Sure.
I just don't think you're a really good match for my son.
Wow.
Just met.
I know.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be
sorry,
right back.
sweetie.
It's okay. I'll be right back. Wow.
Oh, Mom. Really?
What if the actor went like, no, I don't mean that because you're black. I mean that because you're out of his league. And the guy actor just goes, was that in the script? And she replies, no, I just felt like you needed to know.
Vince, you couldn't have prepared me. I mean, you're dating a black girl and I knew nothing about it.
If you overheard this mother rejecting her son's girlfriend just because of her race, what would you do? I think we send him away, right?
All right, Mom, I need some space. This is ridiculous.
Fine.
I'm sorry. The background music is just so dramatic. I can't get over how much of a little performance this is.
Mom, you're feeling a little crazy here, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
I'm crazy?
Yeah, well, the way you're treating them, I think you are.
Well,
Knock it off.
Yeah, you tell her, Billy Bob.
what do you mean knock it off?
Grow up.
I just do not approve.
He's found somebody he loves. Deal with it. Yeah, he's happy.
She's black.
Wow. So?
Okay, once again, it's a good thing that he's standing up for them, right? It's beautiful that this wouldn't have necessarily happened, maybe 70 years ago. Doesn't it feel odd witnessing someone stand up to fake bigotry? It's almost like watching someone break up a fight or rescue someone from being mugged, but it just turns out that it was actually just a scene from a movie that a production team was shooting. I would still consider the person to be a hero, but it's just odd because we as the viewer know that there are no stakes.
She's just another human like all of us.
That's
Do you agree?
welcoming. No, I don't agree at all. I'm not going to get into it with you because you got a different belief and stuff. We live in Ohio where I guess it's a little different, but it wouldn't be an issue at all.
Maybe she storms out now.
I just can't believe this. I'm just gonna go now.
How much are you allowed to improvise on this show? What if the actress just went, okay, well, then if you wanna, and then take turns in a white sheet while I watch, donning Louis Farrakhan's perm, then fine.
Dang, Gretchen, where did that come from?
Too much?
Can't believe this. I'm just gonna go now.
Yeah, that might be.
This is
Probably your best bet.
ridiculous.
Time to break it down.
I don't know.
We told her we didn't really agree with what was going on. But
She left?
Yeah, she just walked
She left?
She just left. I wish you guys the best.
Hey, thanks,
That
man.
sucks
Thank
that
you.
your mom feels the way she does.
I know.
In the spirit of humanity, I feel like you should buy us 3 beers.
I always wonder, how often is it that the bystanders agree with the actor who's in the wrong? Would they have a contingency plan if one of the men at the bar just leaned over and whispered, you know what, ma'am, I saw what you just did. Let me just say, thank you for acting as the lifeguard in our gene pool. Name and shame them on public television, I guess. Wait, they would never sign a waiver that would show their face on television if they did that. Okay, from now on, if I see someone on this show with their face blurred, I'm going to, at least initially, assume the worst.
Hey, what's going on here? ABC.
Oh, nice.
What would you do? John Quinones, good to meet you.
Hi, John.
Rupert, you guys jumped right in. Tell us, what was your message to them and to the woman?
That racism shouldn't be tolerated.
Not in my America. You don't treat people like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of just enjoying the fact that this is just cheesy, feel-good television that's masquerading as being like an authentic social experiment. I know the lesson isn't.
Hey guys, don't be prejudiced against your white son's black girlfriend. Okay?
It's more about encouraging people to speak up when they witness injustice, and reflecting back to the viewer what it looks like when they, in real life, decide to be a complicit bystander, as opposed to standing up for someone who's vulnerable. If you see something, say something. Wait, no, that's about terrorism. But, considering how well known this program is, if I was out in public and was, actually paying attention for once, and I happened to witness a scene like this unfolding, I would just assume that there are hidden cameras somewhere, right? Aren't there moments where you're like, okay, what prank show is this? Which just adds another odd dystopian layer to the show. If anything, some people might intervene because in a strange sort of panopticon-esque, is that a word? Way, they suspect that they're being watched and judged, which in real life is just called being a Catholic. Might that not be a subconscious reason as to why some people speak up? I mean, that's still a net positive, I suppose. But hey, if there's Midwestern mothers and nurses on break watching this and feeling uplifted and maybe wiping away a little tear at the end of the video, good for them. I really just don't have the energy to be a hater anymore. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Did that sound convincing?
We aren't the only ones who tell our mom to get with times.
Life is not like that no more.
No more.
No. It's always gonna be mixed. His mother, she'll get over it. If not, go on with the wedding and forget it.
Oh gosh, I love aunties.
You did not tell me that your girlfriend was black.
Oh, wow. Is that a problem?
Will anyone see our mom's point of view?
Do you think she's being reasonable?
Had her come?
No, I didn't. I didn't mention it.
Big surprise.
Right.
Big surprise.
This woman surprises us by offering some empathy.
In my own mind, I feel like you have to give your own race first choice. Life is complicated enough on its own.
Oh, ma'am, you know what? This show is messier than I thought.
My son is actually dating someone who is white.
Okay. I can't believe that entire spiel was just a roundabout way of this woman dragging her own son's girlfriend. Let me tell you, Mama, I sympathize with you. Because when my beautiful Nubian prince baby boy brought home a thin-lipped mayonnaise-guzzling Yakubian, I too was disgusted.
I didn't mention it. I didn't think it was that important.
But you grew up with her, though, so you kind of probably knew it well.
Okay, look, she does have a point. Not that I'm agreeing with her stance, but in the sense that a reaction like this from a parent usually just does not come out of nowhere. I mean, usually bigoted people would leave at least a few, prejudiced breadcrumbs or fully go mask off throughout your childhood. I don't think it's common for parents to be all, we celebrate Kwanzaa in this house, jumbo, and then suddenly do a complete 180 a few years down the line.
And just a few seats over,
Your son is black?
our son finds some validation as well.
Yeah, our son is black. We kidnapped him. He was just in a playground in Harlem, and we just snatched that little peanut up. Okay, I'm kidding. She's actually a better person than I am.
Did you hear that?
We have everybody in our family. We're all good.
You all get along?
It's all good.
We all get along.
Oh, you are here! God darn it!
You have got to be kidding me.
First of all, 3 things. Number 1, why is that lady smiling? Ma'am, we caught you on camera being ignorant. Number 2, this couple seems so sweet. The fact that this woman won't even swear. Aw. 3, y'all heard what she said, right?
Oh, you are here! God darn it!
I told y'all! The influence of this show is spilling over into the real world. It's tainting the public supply of witnesses.
She is black.
And this woman seems to hang on every word.
It's just not how this family rolls.
You know what? All right.
Oh my. Pap's blue ribbon over here is really in his own world. Deadass, this would be me. I'd just be dead-eyed drooling over a plate of home fries in the background. Viewers would think that I was an apparition.
Get my purse. It's all right. It's okay.
Okay. So let's just talk about children, okay? So let's talk about what children are going to experience in a family that's biracial.
I mean, are you aware you two would be brewing a new generation of light skins? They're gonna be furrowing their brows all over the gram. 20 years from now, there's gonna be a Logic 2.0. Is that what you want?
I'm biracial, and I don't have any problems.
Thank you.
She's biracial, and she doesn't have any problems.
No problems at all.
No.
You don't see it as an issue, ever.
She never responds back to my texts. But aside from that, there are no problems.
I fit in. The good part is I fit in everywhere. I fit in with the black kids and the white kids.
Oh my gosh. I found her. The anti-light skin. What I mean is that she is the light skin yang to the yin of the
Too white for black kids, too black for white kids.
light skin archetype.
But you do understand, people can be mean. And I really want the best for my grandchildren.
People are mean for a lot of other reasons besides race, and you can't protect them from that either.
Oh, why did I think her angle was gonna be more overtly offensive? I truly thought she was gonna say something like, I don't want my grandbabies to look like half the cast of West Side Story, and not the good half. I suppose the dialogue can't be too cartoonish, but my goodness, wouldn't that make it more entertaining? Well, did y'all feel better about the world after watching that? I kind of did. If I'm not careful, my internet cynicism might start melting away. It's already begun. I caught myself watching videos of little bunnies eating berries the other day. They were so innocent, so pure. Anyway, what do you guys think of the show? Do you agree with my takes on it? Disagree, kind of agree? Let me know. Also, if you want to see me chefing it up, I got a little video on my Patreon. Life is delicious, isn't it? The ability to consume is but one of many treats in God's little gift basket to humanity, where I upload new videos every single week, so help your girl out if you can. Check it out. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a crusty little video. Thank you for watching. Shout out to my top patrons. Your support means so much to me. It's the reason that I couldn't put gas in my pre-owned car. If you would like to donate to my Patreon, the link is in the description and down below. Thank you to my other lovely patrons. Your names should be scrolling on screen as I speak. Bye.